Ready? 8, 7, 6.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the South County 2nd Annual Pride Celebration and Resource Fair. My name is Chef Carlos, and we're here at the Rebecca Children's Services Needed Bakery and Culinary Academy Studios, and we're with the one and the only Mr. Joseph Galvan.
Hi everyone, I'm Joseph Galvan. All pronouns are good with good and stuff, and I work for the LGBTQ space. So honored to be here celebrating LGBTQ History Month with you, Rebecca's Children's Services, all our friends here in South County. Today's going to be an equal balance of fun as well as learning. We're going to hear from some awesome community-based organizations and also have some fun doing some LGBTQ trivia. Before we begin, we would just like to recognize the awesome, amazing organizations participating today, including Office of LGBTQ Affairs, LGBTQ Wellness, the Q Corner, San Benito LGBTQ Center, Morgan Hill Library, Bill Wilson Center, our program as well, the LGBTQ Youth Space, as well as
we also have Community Solutions, Youth Alliance, Rebecca Children's Services, Gilroy Unified School District, and thank you again, all of you. And back behind my studio, I have an amazing production team. Thank you all of you for your support, and we appreciate everybody. So with that said, let's go ahead and do a quick little thank you video that Joseph and the team created just a few days ago. So here it goes.
My name is Joseph Galvan. I'm the South County Outreach Coordinator for the LGBTQ Youth Space. Our program serves youth ages 13 to 25 who identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, questioning queer, and a little bit about our event. So last year, October 11th, we were very lucky enough to partner with Rebecca's Children's Services of Gilroy, and we were able to collaborate and organize our first ever National Coming Out Day celebration. At this event last year, we were able to invite South County-based organizations and LGBTQ agencies to speak about their program and services, while also inviting amazing guest speakers. This year, unfortunately, we aren't able to come together in person, so we're bringing everything to you virtually today. This year, we're doing basically the same thing. We're going to have folks speak on their programs and services while also highlighting LGBTQ history and excellence. And throughout the event, stay tuned. We're also going to include LGBTQ trivia, giving you folks attending our event virtually a chance to win some awesome raffle prizes and gift bags. And before we begin, we're going to start off our event the only way we know how, with a rainbow flag raising here at Rebecca's Children's Services with the RCS team themselves.
Okay, ready? You're watching when it's hand. Winding down.
All right, thank you again, Joseph, for that beautiful video. And again, thank you to the RCS team for joining us in the Pride flag raising ceremony virtually. Now we have a wonderful message from our very own CEO of Rebecca Children's Services, Christoph Raboa.
Good afternoon, South County and all of Santa Clara County. My name is Chris Raboa, and I'm the CEO for Rebecca Children's Services. It is my absolute honor to welcome all of you to this day of National Coming Out of Celebration, Pride, and Resource. Because we're doing this virtually this year, let this not just be one day that we celebrate our LGBTQIA children, youth, and families, but let this be one day of many that we celebrate in coming together in the spirit of love, in the spirit of community, in the spirit of family. I want you to know at Rebecca Children's Services that you are safe. That you are safe to be who you are, that you are safe to express who you are and who you want to be. We value your input. We value your voice. We know that coming together is how we heal. So today is a day of celebration. Today is a day of coming together. And today my hope and my prayer for you all is that we can come together more often to celebrate each other in love and in respect. So for myself and for all of us at Rebecca Children's Services, we welcome you wholeheartedly and wish you all the best and most happy day of celebration. Be well and God bless.
Hi everyone, back to us. Thank you for those kind words from Rebecca Children's Services CEO. So back to our event happening live right now. We are going to introduce some amazing organizations participating today. They're going to have an opportunity to speak about what they do and how they serve the community in between those videos, after they also share some LGBTQ history with us. We're going to be doing some trivia questions. On live, you'll have the opportunity to answer the questions. The first correct answer you receive, we will give away these awesome raffle prize / gift baskets. The way we're going to do that. So my contact information should be popping up on the screen in a moment, but the way you're going to submit your correct or not correct answer is via text message to 408-29-2021. And so first correct response you receive wins one of these awesome prizes. So stick around. Hopefully you have an internet browser to kind of give you some support on this, because I know not all of these questions are super easy, but it wouldn't be fun if there wasn't. Disclaimer. So for us giving out prizes, it would be most helpful for folks if you can also provide us the name. We can address you on screen as well. So just an FYI, if you are going to be participating in the trivia, please make it so that we can address your name on screen without invading anyone's privacy. So just be mindful of that. If you can also provide us your name comfortably with your answer, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. And now we have some awesome organizations that we're going to introduce today. So our first three organizations include Office of LGBTQ Affairs, LGBTQ Wellness, and the Q Corner. Again, all of these three organizations serve the LGBTQ population specifically and are also based here in Santa Clara County. So without further ado, here are our first organizations.
Hey folks, and happy LGBTQ History Month. My name is Sarah Fernando. I go by she, her pronouns, and I work for the Office of LGBTQ Affairs as a Senior Management Analyst.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Moretti. I'm Program Manager at the Office of LGBTQ Affairs. I use he, him pronouns. A little bit more about us. We're part of the Division of Equity and Social Justice, and we are a Programs and Policy Office. So we invite community to get in touch with us if you have ideas or input around what you'd like to see from the county for LGBTQ people. If you're looking for a particular service or resource and you want us to make a referral, or if you want LGBTQ competent support navigating county services. And organizations can also reach out to us for collaboration opportunities.
Yeah, so we're super delighted to bring you today our nomination for LGBTQ History Month, Christine Jorgensen. So Christine Jorgensen, if you have not known or Googled her name, she was the very first out and proud transgender American woman. Christine was born in 1926 in the Bronx, New York, and she always felt that her life was going to be a quiet one, pursuing a career in photography. But as she felt identified as trans, as a woman inside, she went off and joined the military. And when she decided to enlist in the military, one, she wanted to make her parents proud, but two, she just tried her best to fit in with society. And during that time, if you were out as homosexual or transgender in the military, it could have meant prison time, it could have meant a dishonorable discharge, or even court-martial. Well, Christine covered her identity, and after she served, she decided to do something about it. So she traveled all the way to Copenhagen, Denmark, and met up with the doctor, endocrinologist, Dr. Christian Hamburger. Dr. Hamburger, was the first person to diagnose Christine as transsexual, which was the term used during that time for transgender, and not homosexual. And Dr. Hamburger actually offered trans-affirming care to Christine for the amount of $0. At the time, word also got out in the States about Christine's journey. And in 1953, she came out very publicly as trans. And then when she traveled back to the United States, headlines across US newspapers read, XGI becomes blonde beauty. She embraced this fame and she wanted to be a spokesperson for the trans community. But as we all know, life wasn't easy being a trans woman in 1953.
Yeah, and I know Christine, in her own words, has said when she came back to the US that from then on, her life never belonged to her alone, and it was dictated by a curious world. Mainstream media had a lot of interest, specifically on her story as a trans person. And so she started a career in entertainment. It included a nightclub act, which eventually turned into a speaking tour, and she was also involved in multiple stage productions. But throughout this all, she also faced a lot of discrimination. The mainstream also seemed to only be interested in certain aspects of Christine's life, specifically about her being trans. She tried to launch a passion project about travel in Denmark, but it flopped. In 1967, she wrote a memoir about the depths of her experience and about her own story. And it's really inspiring to know what was Christine's goals and what drove her to share her story so widely and in various mediums, which probably was a lot of emotional labor and experienced a lot of hardships. But she did it because she wanted to build a world where future generations of trans people were treated with more respect.
Yeah, and when you think about the world today, trans folks are still fighting to be accepted in the military, right? Trans folks are still fighting for gender-affirming care. But we could look to Christine Jorgensen as a guiding light in being a trailblazer in terms of being visible for the transgender community.
Yeah, and everyone should learn more about Christine. You can read her biography, Christine Jorgensen, a personal autobiography. And there's also a experimental documentary by the amazing trans filmmaker Susan Stryker called Christine in the Cutting Room. So definitely check that out. And thanks so much for listening, everyone. Happy LGBTQ History Month. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Thank you so much, Sarah and Daniel. Hopefully you're watching with us today, but if not, thank you so much for your participation on this. Thanks for the awesome video and teaching us a little bit about Christine's story and how she contributed to our history. So thank you so much again.
All right, with that said, we have our second resource available up right now. We are introducing the one and only LGBTQ Wellness. Thank you, Wellness, for joining us today.
Hi, everyone, and happy LGBTQ History Month. My name is Lulu, and I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the peer support worker for the LGBTQ Wellness Program. LGBTQ Wellness is a peer-based mental health program that focuses on education, advocacy, and support for the adult LGBTQ population in Santa Clara County and the organizations that come in contact with this community. We do this by offering mental health-based trainings, LGBTQ 101 trainings, outreach, referrals, and events. A few support groups that we have available are an LGBTQ-specific grief support group that happens on the first Wednesday of every month and is hosted by my colleague Jack. We recently launched a trans, non-binary, gender non-conforming, gender expansive virtual support group in collaboration with the Gender Health Center and Q Corner. This group is available in both Spanish and English and happens on Mondays. The English groups happen on the first and third Monday of the month, and the Spanish groups happen on the second and fourth Monday of the month. Please email us if you'd like more details at lgbtqwellness@fcservices.org. We also highly encourage you to please follow us on Instagram. We share local resources, events, and mental health tips. You can also connect with us through our website at lgbtqwell.org. Now, I would really like to take the time to highlight Audre Lorde. Audre Lorde was a Black American writer, a feminist, librarian, and activist. She described herself as a Black lesbian mother, warrior, and poet, and her work is acknowledged all over the world. Audre used her voice to address injustices of racism, sexism, classism, and anti-gay bias. Audre understood that identity needs to be celebrated. She found power in being a Black American woman who loves women. Audre knew that in order to experience true freedom, you have to live life being your most authentic self. Audre would often speak of the importance of self-care. She believed that caring for ourselves is a way to protect ourselves and demonstrate self-love. When I think of Audre Lorde, I think of the power in identity and liberation through words. So this is Audre Lorde standing next to a quote that says, "Women are powerful and dangerous." I'll let you interpret that, and I highly encourage you to check out her work. Her poetry is amazing, it's worth reading, it's inspiring, and you will not regret it. Thank you so much for inviting me to this event, and thank you to the hosts who put this together. I hope you all have an amazing LGBTQ History Month. Thank you.
Yay! That was so awesome. Hopefully you're with us today, but thank you so much for your participation, Lulu. A little bit about them. So LGBTQ Wellness is actually our sister program. LGBTQ Space serves youth 13 to 25. Wellness serves anyone 18 to end of life. So this is for younger adults and anyone over, basically when youth is a little bit over 7. But they do a lot of great work. They are partnering up, organizing a lot of peer support groups. We just recently hosted an event with them this last week and last week before for voting registration, being mindful of deadlines for this upcoming election. So again, thank you so much. And then for our next organization.
All right, our next organization, we have our third video. We have our third video from Q Corners. So here it goes.
Lily Elby was a Danish painter and transgender woman born in 1882 in Denmark. Lily is considered the world's first documented recipient of gender affirmation surgery. She studied art at the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts, where she met her wife, Gerda, who she married in 1905. She also wrote about her transition in 1931, though it was credited to her friend Ernst Ludwig Hawthorne. In this account, she described realizing her gender identity while posing in women's clothing to model for Gerda, who was a successful painter and fashion illustrator. Before her transition, Lily Elby painted post-impressionistic landscapes in soft palettes. Lily Elby died in 1931 at 48 years old of complications in the 5th procedure of her transition.
Behavioral Health Services Department program dedicated to supporting the LGBTQ plus community and their friends, families, and allies in Santa Clara County.
Our safe, welcoming, and affirming team is committed to making community services and resources available to everyone.
The Q Corner services include
support navigating resources and referrals through county services and community organizations such as the Gender Health Center, the LGBTQ Youth Space, LGBTQ Wellness, Bill Wilson Connections, and Billy DeFrank LGBTQ Center.
peer support and mentoring from LGBTQ plus community members with lived experience, both in navigating mental health systems and different intersections of the LGBTQ plus community.
As well as providing information on available trainings and best practices, like our RISE OG 101 training, the Family Acceptance Project training, and Palo Alto University's LGBTQ Clinical Academy.
Opportunities for social activities and community building, formerly in person and now digitally, such as trivia nights, town hall events, and community watch parties.
Our services are free and for all ages. Give us a call at 408-977-8800 or email us directly at theqcorner@hhs.sccgov.org.
We can't wait to connect with you.
Thank you for coming back. Thank you so much, Q Corner. Again, they also provide support groups available right now. They recently just partnered up with our LGBTQ wellness team for their first non-binary group. So look at their social media, go to LGBTQ wellness social media, and you should be able to find those dates for folks who want to participate. And so those were our first three organizations. Thank you all so much. We are ready for our first round of trivia questions.
All right,
Before we
trivia.
start, Chef Coach, you want to show us what we have for our first prize?
Yeah, so our first prize we're giving away today is a mug that says Be a Boonicorn, with a little coffee bean actually. So it's a cute little unicorn coffee bean. I see you. And then we got some Cards Against Humanity here. We have some candy. And more importantly, we have pure 24 karat gold rejuvenizing eye treatment mask. So I had to double check that one because I'm like, wow, 24 karat gold? Take that one song. Okay, so first person to win this is going to be a winner of the question.
Yes, and so our first question is going to show up on screen right now. But we have, which author coined the phrase, the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house? We have A, Oscar Wilde, B, Virginia Woolf, C, Audre Lorde, D, James Baldwin. So now whenever folks are ready, text 408-209-2021 for your response. Please share your name as well so that we can highlight you on camera as well. And you should also be able to put your answers via YouTube comments, on Facebook Live comments as well if you'd like to participate that way as well.
So you can text, but you can also comment on Facebook below, or you can actually comment on YouTube and we'll highlight that comment right on the screen there. So who's going to be first to win our raffle prize today? All right.
Oh, we have our first answer. C, Audre Lorde from I'm not going to see the phone number on camera. From Renee.
Renee, all right. First person to win today is Renee Springs. So shout out to Renee Springs for winning our first raffle item today. Again, thank you. Those answers are coming in quick. So stay tuned for our next trivia. When's our next trivia, Joseph?
Sorry, correction, folks. So we have C, Audre Lorde, and this is coming from Samantha. Samantha was our first person to answer correctly. Sorry about that, Renee. Came close. But C, Samantha, good job. Awesome. We are going to follow up with you after the event today to find out how to best get this to you. You're also able to pick this up at Rebecca's Children's Services and Gilroy when you have the opportunity to do so. So congratulations.
Woo! Congratulations.
And then, what is our second question?
Stonewall riots.
The Stonewall riots that took place in Greenwich Village, New York, in response to a series of police raids on gay bar establishments began on which date? Little typo there, folks. But yes, so we have A, May 26, 1969, B, June 29, 1979, C, May 28, 1979, and D, June 28, 1969. So again, get your phones, go on Google, figure your answer out, and then you can text us, you can comment on YouTube, you can comment on Facebook. First response we get on any of these will be the winner of which question do you give out next?
All right, let's do a little self-care, okay? So you have not only a basket with some soaps and lotions and body bath products, but you also have a gift card to DoorDash. Woo, look at that. All right.
Get yourself a snack.
So you get to hang out and do a little self-care Friday. All right. Do we have anybody commenting, any answers on
We're
YouTube?
getting a lot of answers right now. Let's see who came in first. On my phone, we have, so it was still Renee. Renee answered first, which was answer D, June 28th, 1969, which is correct.
Right. Good job, Mr. Renee. Look at your prizes winning today. All right, so your name's getting on this right now.
And we had a close second with Cindy Brown. Good job. You came in just a second after. And good job, Jessica Schneider. Close, but not quite.
All right, and for those of you on YouTube and Instagram or Facebook, we have Rebecca hopping on. We have Cindy Brown as well. And we also have Nayeli Seha hopping on. So thank you for joining us today. All right, what's next?
What's our next third prize to give out today?
Ooh, okay. Let me pick. I like to do the little ones first and do the big ones later.
Awesome.
So here we have a Starbucks gift card, Cards Against Humanity, some beautiful chocolates to enjoy, and then you have a set of 4 fall candles. Who doesn't like a good fall candle, everyone? Some good stuff in these prizes. So thank you to all the people who donated to these items, as well as all the teams that supported it.
Awesome. And then we have our third question, which is, the word lesbian is derived from the home of which Greek poet? Options are A, Praxia, B, Telesia, C, Sappho, and D, Arena. Which of these 4 Greek poets kind of helped us with this word?
All right.
All right.
Go back to the question. Okay. I'm checking Facebook, making sure anyone's on there. A little hi from Nadia. Hello, Nadia, how are you? All right, again, you can also text your number down below on the screen, or you can comment right here on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you're coming from.
Oh, all right. And so we have our first correct answer coming from Jessica Snyder, answering with C, Sappho. So a little history on this answer, folks. So Sappho, a resident of the island of Lesbos in the Aegean Sea, the Greek poet Sappho was a lesbian. She lived around 600 BC and wrote simple, passionate poems about her love for women. The word lesbian thus came to describe a homosexual woman. It was first used in the 17th century. So more you know, right? That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica. Good job. Hopefully you enjoyed the prize. Awesome. Thanks for participating, folks. So those are our first 2 trivia questions. We still have a lot more prizes to go, but before we do that, we also want to introduce some more organizations to you. So our next video is coming from San Benito LGBTQ Center. So these are from our friends from Hollister. Got to show them some love too. So without further ado, we're going to introduce our friend Max today.
All right.
Hello, my name is Max. I am one of 3 peer mentors working at the LGBTQ space located here in Hollister, California. We run out of the Esperanza Center, and we're sponsored through San Benito County Behavioral Health. We work with youth ages 14 to 25, but due to certain circumstances right now, we're also doing Zoom calls with those 18 plus at the moment. We opened back in October of 2017. We had quite a lot of interest from the GSA at San Benito High School, and they really pushed to have a space opened in the community, because at the time there was nothing here in Hollister that, you know, kids could go to have a safe space in this community. I work with 2 other people who are also peer mentors. If you come to our center, you'll also get to meet them. And I also am going to discuss a LGBTQ historical figure that I feel is, really, really important to learn about and kind of know more of. So the person goes by the name Divine. Maybe some have heard of them, maybe some haven't. For me, I feel like the significance of Divine in, the queer community is she was really one of the first big breakout drag stars, and she was in a lot of different movies, Pink Flamingos being one of the biggest movies, and of course Hairspray, but Pink Flamingos was really like a very good movie, and really kind of portrayed how far she was willing to go for this career and for as a person, as well as, it was, being drag back then, a drag queen back then wasn't, I guess, really common. I mean, we see it a lot nowadays, but back then that was kind of that breaking point where, you're starting to see this person in movies and this person, consistently popping up and actually doing a lot of things that you don't normally see in movies. She's also, little fun fact, based after Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And, that is actually, in my opinion, something that I think is really cool. And I think, I adore Ursula anyway as a character. So having it based after Divine is actually really, really awesome in my opinion. And, she was also featured in all the movies that John Waters had done. He was the director of all the movies. And I think she's a very important figure to still remember to this day, because I feel like that is where the whole drag community and the drag scene really took off and really progressed, and more and more drag queens and people were starting to come out and express themselves through that. And I think it was a very important thing to really see. So I definitely think if anyone wants to watch a movie or a documentary, there's an awesome documentary about her on Netflix called I Am Divine, and Pink Flamingos is also a very interesting but excellent movie to watch if you really want to, see just what kind of person Divine was back then. Well, if anyone finds their way down into Hollister ever, we hope to see you at our space, and we're a very welcoming place, and I definitely look forward to meeting anyone that comes along.
Okay.
All right, congratulations, beautiful video.
Yes, thank you so much. This is from our friends from Hollister San Benito LGBTQ Center. So Max and his awesome team who, provide services to LGBTQ youth at San Benito and Hollister. Can't thank you enough for the work we do. So thanks for the video, and thanks for teaching us about Divine. So awesome. I know I'm such a huge fan of that original Hairspray. Such great work. Divine was so amazing in that video. So again, thank you so much, Max, for sharing that with us. And then Carlos is going to tell us our next CEO.
Yes, so without further ado, we're going to introduce the Santa Clara Library District Morgan Hill Library with their video today.
Hi, my name is Chris Pennington, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. I'm a teen librarian for the Morgan Hill Library, where I get to help people connect with the resources they need to thrive. Resources such as homework help, online tutors, practice tests, and college and career prep. We have fun and free programs for all ages. This month for teens, we have an author visit, trivia night, paint night, photography workshop, and the Teen Top 10 contest. Register online for your spot. Get free access to online apps, language learning, meditation, music, and more. and my personal favorite, books. The library is now open for curbside service, and we even have lobby hours. Check our website. Here at the library, we are excited to celebrate LGBTQ History Month and to share a little about James Baldwin. Mackenzie Jean Phillips with Oprah Magazine described him best as an iconic author for our time, a writer who gave the world countless poignant essays, short stories, novels, plays, and poems during his 63 years. James Baldwin wrote about social issues, history, life, homosexuality, and so much more. Some of his well-known work includes Go Tell It on the Mountain, If Beale Street Could Talk, and I Am Not Your Negro. Google search James Baldwin quotes and you will find many, including, "If I love you, I have to make you conscious of the things you don't see," and "It is certain, in any case, that ignorance, allied with power, is the most ferocious enemy justice can have." He was not just a writer, but also an activist, change maker, and a pioneer for LGBTQ+ writers. Here are just a few of the amazing modern-day LGBTQ+ writers you can now find on our shelves. You may recognize some of these works, including Brown Girl Dreaming, Henna Wars, Every Day, and our newest book, Felix Ever After. And there are so many more. So in honor of LGBTQ+ History Month and James Baldwin, we invite you to check out a diverse book from the library. Visit our website for reading recommended book lists specific to LGBTQ+ stories and more. As James Baldwin said, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. And on behalf of the staff at the Morgan Hill Library, we are honored to celebrate LGBTQ+ History Month with you.
Yay! Thank you so much, Chris, from the Morgan Hill Public Library, and thank you for your sheer passion of books that highlight LGBTQ stories, and for having your awesome displays inside the Morgan Hill Library. Can't thank you enough for your incredible work. I know I would go crazy not being able to find a book I could read that has a story similar to my own. So thank you, Chris,
And also stay tuned because they actually donate some amazing raffle items we're going to be giving away after this next video. So welcoming our friends over at the Bill Wilson Center. Here we go.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Bill Wilson Center newscast. My name is Giovanni Gonzalez and we are reporting live from one of our LGBTQ transitional living programs.
Hi everyone, I am your host and LGBTQ outreach counselor for the Bill Wilson. Sitting next to me today is the amazing Giovanni Gonzalez and Isaac Chavez. Giovanni is the LGBTQ transitional living program and host homes case manager. Today we are here to report about all the amazing things going on at the Bill Wilson Center. The Bill Wilson Center is on a mission to support and strengthen the community by serving youth and families through counseling, education, and advocacy. The Bill Wilson Center funds and supports an incredible LGBTQ space where youth can stop by and get all the help that they need. Connections is dedicated to providing a safe and inclusive space for LGBTQ youth, families, and allies. The center provides services to ages 13 to 24. They also encourage and support youth in exploring who they really are while promoting acceptance, unity, and individuality. The center offers various services, including but not limited to mental health referrals, LGBTQ+ friendly housing services, groups, and family reunification support.
Another great program that is funded by the Bill Wilson Center is the LGBTQ Transitional Living Program that was mentioned before. This 18-month program provides our clients the opportunity to live in a house with other clients who have similar identities and allows them the chance to build upon their living skills and receive support and services. The goal of the Transitional Living Program is to support our clients and give them the tools needed to be successful and achieve their goals. Our LGBTQ Host Homes program also provides support and service to our clients, but and are also welcome into the homes of our community members. Hosts are welcoming and inclusive and utilize the program as an opportunity to serve LGBTQ youth while modeling positive and healthy behaviors. As of right now, the Bill Wilson Center is focusing on outreach and recruiting more hosts so we can expand our services even further. So if you know anyone or if you yourself are interested in becoming a host, please contact us.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Isaac Chavez, and I'm the Client Support Specialist for the LGBTQ Transitional Living Program. So in celebration of LGBTQ Pride Month, we would like to honor the great Barbara Giddings, a gay pioneer who dedicated her life to fighting for LGBTQ rights and representation. She was one of the first to take to the streets and demand equality for gay and lesbian folks. She faced many obstacles such as discriminations in the women's liberations movement and misogyny in the gay rights movement. She believed that the struggle for gay rights would be successful only with the united effort of both genders. Not only did she fight for basic rights, but she also fought for the declassification of homosexuality as a mental disorder. She had a firm belief that the disease was not homosexuality but the toxic homophobia. Thank you, Mrs. Giddings, for all that you did. In light of Hispanic Heritage Month, we wanted to highlight a queer Latinx activist that we feel has paved the way for so many Latinx activists. Gloria Anzaldúa was a Mexican-American lesbian professor, author, and activist. She is best known for co-editing This Bridge Called My Back, writings by radical women of color, and authoring Borderlands/La Frontera, The New Mestiza. Anzaldúa's work reflected on her experiences as a queer Latinx person in America. As someone who shares similar identities, Anzaldúa's work has truly empowered me and inspired me to use my voice.
Thank you all today for tuning in, and we hope that some of you can join in on our mission. My name is Carlos, and it was a pleasure being here today. And like always, the Bill Wilson Center is here to help, so please feel free to contact us at 408-925-0231.
Bye everyone, and happy Pride!
Thank you so much, Bill Wilson Center, for your video. And now we have some raffle prizes for you folks.
Woo!
All right, so are we ready for our next prize? What's in there, Chef Carlos?
All right, here we have a gift from our Santa Clara Library District. You get a series of 6 different types of books. Just one. One is called More Happy Than Not. One is called Ship It. And then we have some there's more books in here, by the way. I just don't want to blow them all out, because you gotta get a surprise. And you also get some stickers, a pencil, an eraser, some fun things. So thank you to our library district friends in Morgan Hill for the gifts.
Yes, you can't just be watching Netflix shows during shelter in place. Gotta read some books too.
Educate the mind, everybody.
All right, so we have our next question, which reads, after the U.S. Post Office refused to deliver America's first widely distributed pro-gay publication, One, the Homosexual Magazine, the case went to the U.S. Supreme Court, and the court ruled in favor of gay rights for the very first time when? We have A, July 1958, June 1958, C, January 1958, and D, April 1958. Okay, so we are waiting for our first correct response today on Facebook, YouTube, or via telephone. Get your Google browser out, let's do some research, let's do some learning together.
And we have some friends over on the YouTube channel. Hi, Irene, how are you? And then hi, Miss Sandra, hello, how you doing? And then we have our Nicole B over from the district is on here too. So make sure you text us, comment. We have our RCS friends hosting a Facebook Live watch party. So thank you, Rebecca Children's Services. If you're commenting on there, I see everything right in this little platform here. So stay tuned for that winner. We're waiting.
We need some Jeopardy music. Okay.
All right, we also got Biker Girl in here. Ooh, a little manga. Yes, a little
That's
anime.
manga.
Yes.
Manga.
We have Nicole B with C coming in on Facebook. Nicole B with C.
Hi, Nicole. Awesome. January 1958. Yes, that is correct.
All right. Good job, Nicole. You are the winner of this book bag. So send us a message with the number listed below to Joseph's cell phone, and then we'll get this to you delivered soon. Thank you.
All right. Our next question is going to be, okay. It's gonna be popping up on the screen okay, it's already on. President Obama officially revoked the anti-gay discriminatory Don't Ask, Don't Tell law, which prevented openly gay Americans from serving in the U.S. Armed Forces in A, June 28, 2011, B, July 28, 2016, C, November 20th, 2016, and G, September 20th, 2011.
All right, and that winner will be getting a nice little basket with some needed swag. We have a book that's called I Am a Unicorn, some fun stickers, and a rainbow cloud light that you plug in at home. So that's pretty cool. You can see that.
Ross is afraid of the dark. No.
I'm afraid of the dark. I have night lights all over my house. So who's going to be the winner of this? All right, and I'm watching everything. Oh.
All right. I think that was for
the last one. All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm watching the system.
So we had one answer B, which maybe isn't the correct answer, but good try, good try. Oh, we have our first answer, and this is coming from, let me double check. This is coming from Sappho.
All right.
Sorry. This is from Rebecca, who answered D, September 20th, 2011.
All
awesome.
Right. D is the right answer. So congratulations, Rebecca. Yay. I wonder if I know this, Rebecca. Again, you're going to be getting this cool little needed gift package with some rainbow lights and stickers and a book that's called I Am a Unicorn. So cheers.
All right, and I believe we have one more question before we continue with videos today. Our next question is going to be, let's see, yes. Which of the following James Baldwin quote belongs to his work titled Sunny Blues? And we have some pretty lengthy answers, so this is going to take some reading. We have A, you don't know, and there's no way in the world for you to find out. What's it like to be a black girl in this world, the way white men and black men to baby treat you? We have B, freedom is not something that anybody can be given. Freedom is something people take, and people are as free as they want to be. Powerful. C, for a while, the tale of how we suffer and how we are delighted and how we may triumph is never new. It always must be heard. There isn't any tale to tell. It's the only light we've gotten all this darkness. And D, we have love does not begin and end the way we seem to think it does. Love is a battle. Love is a war. Love is a growing up. Wow, those are so awesome.
Very powerful quotes. All right, and the winner will be getting a basket that's actually a bowl in the shape of a tarantula. Hey, it's almost Halloween time. Gotta get ready. All right, you also get a little piñata of a unicorn and some cool candy and some light up face masks that are actually in the face masks. Yeah, so they light up like masquerade ones.
Super right. We got some answers coming in. Let's see. I'm seeing someone answered C, and this is coming from, let's see.
All right.
I need a name for one of these phone numbers. This is coming from Samantha again, who I believe answered earlier.
All right, congratulations, Samantha. C is the answer. And again, when you're sending a text or posting, make sure you leave your name, especially in the messages, so we get that over to you soon. All right, I'll go put a name on her. All right, congratulations, Samantha.
Awesome, and thank y'all so much for participating. We have so many prizes, so let's give other folks a chance too. So come on, let's get our Google browsers out. Let's get askbutler.com, all those good web search .coms, all that good stuff. We have one more question before is that our last one?
We can do one more.
Or did we do 3 already? No, we did 3 already, so I believe we're ready for our next video. And our next video is coming from our friends at Community Solutions.
For LGBTQ History Month, we nominate Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera due to their overcoming of adversity and their willingness to stand up against injustice. Marsha P. Johnson was an African-American transgender woman and revolutionary LGBTQ rights activist. An instigator in the Stonewall riots, known for her outlandish hats and glamorous jewelry, she was fearless and bold, and despite her many difficulties, was an outspoken advocate for trans people of color. Marginalized, even within the gay and lesbian movements of the time, she persisted. In the early 1970s, a pillar of her community, she and Sylvia Rivera founded the organization Street Trans Action Revolutionaries, or STAR, which provided services to lift up and empower young, homeless LGBTQ people. In response to her passing and in her image, the Marsha P. Johnson Institute was founded in 1992 as an organization to, quote, elevate, support, and nourish the voices of Black trans people and those committed to undoing white supremacy in all of its forms, end quote. Sylvia Rivera was a Latina-American transgender woman and one of the most radical gay and transgender rights activists of the 60s and 70s. Sylvia ran away from an abusive home at only 11 to live on the streets of New York. Like other transgender people of color, she was marginalized and faced many challenges with confounding issues like incarceration, poverty, addiction, and homelessness. At only 17, she began her life as an activist, starting off with the Stonewall riots. Shortly after, co-founded the Gay Liberation Front and, with Marsha P. Johnson, the Street Trans Action Revolutionaries, or STAR. Because of her adverse past, she recognized the intersectionality of the issues many were facing and fought against homophobic, racist, classist, and criminalizing injustices. In the 1990s, Sylvia returned to fight for trans rights amid conversations around gay marriage and LGBTQ people serving in the military. After her passing in 2002, Rivera became the only transgender person to be included in the National Portrait Gallery at the Smithsonian. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera were pioneers in the LGBTQ movement, both starting out as participants in the Stonewall riots. We honor their contributions to the movement today as we move through a time that is uncertain for so many of our communities of color and LGBTQ communities. Both of these women experienced severe adversity in the face of discrimination based on their gender and racial identities as transgender women of color. In the face of this discrimination and marginalization, even within the gay rights movement, they stood up to fight for the rights of communities of color and for the LGBTQ community.
Awesome,
Right.
awesome video from Community Solutions. Thank you so much for telling us about, Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson, two of our core founders in the LGBTQ community who were big parts of the Stonewall riots. So huge part of our history. We can't forget them for an event like this. So again, thank you Community Solutions for sharing the stories of those two awesome people that we recognize today. And our next organization.
And then also stay tuned because they did donate some amazing raffle items. So stay tuned after this next video. We're going to be giving away two of their amazing bags. All right, without further ado, we're going to introduce our friend and definitely fellow helper with this event is Nayeli Seha with Rebecca Children's Services.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Nayeli Sehangiano, Curriculum Coordinator with the Adelante Family Resource Center here at Rebecca Children's Services. We are very excited to be here virtually with you all as we celebrate LGBTQ+ History Month. Rebecca Children's Services was funded in 1897 by the California Rebecca's and Oddfellow organizations. For over 120 years, we have served the most vulnerable population in our community. Our mission is that we are committed to seeing our community flourish by building pathways to hope, happiness, and well-being. And our vision is to be the best agency in quality care, education, and employment. RCS is proud to stand as an ally with the LGBTQ community. In 2019, we were the first in Gilroy to host a flag-raising ceremony and proudly fly our pride flag. This lets everybody know that we are a safe space and welcome all. Rebecca Children's Services offers a multitude of programming for our children, youth, and members of the community. They include foster care and adoption, our residential treatment, our family resource center, wraparound services, our therapeutic behavior services, needed bakery and catering in our culinary academy,
outpatient mental health and therapeutic first 5 services, prevention and education, prevention and early intervention, schooling services, hospital diversion, day treatment, differential response, KDA, and compadres. If resources are what you are looking for, come to the Adelante Family Resource Center. The FRC offers information and linkage to community services and programs. We offer free parenting classes, child and parent interactive workshops, language and literacy development programming, our diaper program, and many more services. It has really become a home away from home. Needed Bakery and Catering and Culinary Academy are one of the gems that we have at RCS. They serve disadvantaged youth ages 15 to 25, where youth learn job, life, and culinary skills, as well as substance use prevention. The Culinary Academy has a 98% job placement rating upon completion of the program. They also offer apprenticeship opportunities and quarterly Pride Kitchen events. For more information, you can email them at culinaryacademy@rcskids.org. At needed.com, you can order from an assortment of cookies, breads, scones, and much more, as well as join us on Facebook and Instagram Live every week. The third service that we would like to highlight today is our outpatient mental health, who serves children and youth ages 0 to 21. The services include individual therapy, dual diagnosis treatment, group and family therapy, psychological assessment and crisis intervention, therapeutic behavior support, psychiatric and medication management services. We serve all of Santa Clara County and the surrounding counties as well. For more information on programming at Rebecca Children's Services, please visit our website at www.rcskids.org. You may also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or you can call our main campus at 408-846-2100, or our Campbell office at 408-871-4900. Thank you all for being here with us today and for your time. Bye-bye.
Awesome job. Thank you so much, Nayeli, for your video and for representing Rebecca's Children's Services with everybody else here today. And then so these were all the videos submitted from all of our organizations. And then just one quick minute to talk about our program, the LGBTQ Space. Woo! But yes, so a little bit about us. So again, my name is Joseph Galvan, all pronouns but good, kind of good with me. And I'm the South County Outreach Coordinator for the Youth Space. So a little bit about us if you're not familiar. Our program serves LGBTQ youth ages 13 and 25 all over Santa Clara County. So right now, even though we're not able to go to our physical office in San Jose, we still offer counseling services for all youth who are eligible, as well as peer support programs. We're doing a lot of online support groups. We have some socially distant safe park meetups scheduled here in South County, in San Jose. So always keep an eye out for all of those things. But really, our mission is to serve LGBTQ youth where you're at and find the help and connect you to services that you're in need of. And today, if y'all can guess who we are recognizing, if you can see it on my shirt. Woo! Yes! But we're gonna recognize Frida Kahlo, which a lot of folks don't know that they even identify as LGBTQ. But again, Frida Kahlo. Born 1907 to 1958, Frida was a Mexican painter and polio survivor, known for her creative self-portraits, namely the True Frida's 1939 and self-portrait with the cropped hair 1940. Beyond her art, Frida became a world-renowned figure for being openly bisexual and often dressing in traditionally masculine clothing. She is also known for painting with vibrant colors with influences from indigenous Mexican cultures, as well as realism, symbolism, and surrealism. Her self-portraits are understood today as symbols of her relationship with herself and her gender and sexuality. So yes, Frida Kahlo, her amazing artwork, her beauty, all of that good stuff. I want to recognize her as well. So again, thank you all of these amazing organizations for participating in our event today, sharing a little bit about what you do, and also just helping us recognize LGBTQ icons, LGBTQ excellence, all of that good stuff. So again, thank you all so much for celebrating History Month with us today. We still have some prizes to give out, folks.
Yes.
So we're gonna finish those trivia questions. What's the next prize we're gonna give out today?
All right, so we have an amazing gift bag from our friends over at Community Solutions. Shout out to all their hard work and what they do in the communities. All right, and this comes with, if you're a gamer out there and you need a gaming headset, boy, this is for you. Look at that, it's beautiful. Look at that beautifulness. All right, it's called the N16 Nubo gaming system. We also have some Community Solutions swag. Always love a good swag moment. And then we also have some fun things. Ooh, some mini canvases to do some art therapy for yourself. As we all know, art is huge. So take some time, enjoy yourself, and do some art.
Self-care.
Self-care Friday.
All right, so our next question is going to be, what's our next question?
All right.
All right, so question number 7. Where was the first solo exhibition of Frida Kahlo's works held? We have A, Mexico, 1933, B, in New York, 1938, C, Los Angeles, 1925, and D, 1938. Give us the best guesses, do one better, go on some Google browser, find the right answer for us. Let's give some prizes out today, folks. Who is an art fan? Who's a video gamer?
All right. And we have Anna over on the Facebook Live. We have also Rebecca Burdett, winner. Miss Alyssa, we have you there too. And then on Facebook, we also have Patty Pena.
Hey,
welcome.
Hey, Alyssa.
All right, who's gonna win this good, amazing prize? Look at that. And you got a cute insulated bag. Yes, we're ready. Don't forget the numbers down below to text your answer and your name. Oh.
1938. 1938, where, Lucia? We're getting a lot of answers in D. It was not in Arizona. I'm so sorry to say, folks, but good guess. Good guess. The phone's blowing up, so try to keep up. Yes. We have B from Priscilla Gomez.
All right, Miss Priscilla, congratulations. Priscilla Gomez, it was B, so this will be going to you. Joseph.
Awesome. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. And we have one more question after this. Our next question is, what university opened the first office of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender students here in the U.S.? So our options are A, Randall's University, B, New York University, C, University of California, Berkeley, and D, University of Michigan. Which of those schools was the first to open an office of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender students?
All right, and then we have some amazing prize. We have a candle, another unicorn book, some needed t-shirt, and some stuffed animals, a little self-care package. Awesome. All right. They're coming in, everybody.
Ooh, okay. All right, Cindy Brown, we have you with the answer D for University of Michigan, which is
awesome. Congratulations,
job,
Cindy Brown. I will get your name on this package here.
Awesome. Okay, and then let's pick out our next prize. Which one should we give out next, Carlos?
The little guy in the front, another gaming set maybe.
Okay. Ooh. Yes, okay, so we have another gaming set for folks who are big into video gaming. Ooh la la.
Amazon gift card.
Amazon gift card is here as well. All right. Okay, so this is what's up for grabs next, folks. And our next question is, in what 1983 case did the U.S. Supreme Court rule that the constitutional right to privacy did not extend to same-sex relations? Our options are A, Doe versus Reed, B, Bauer versus Hardwick, C, Romer versus Evans, and D, Bader versus Lewin. Lewin? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, folks. So again, you're waiting for your answers. No?
Okay, we can do that.
No. The recording.
Oh, what are they gonna win? Okay, we have another amazing bag from our. Oh, never mind. I lied.
Yes. We still have these awesome headsets. Also good for canceling out noise, I imagine, if you have any noisy neighbors, noisy roommates, things like that, want to escape from reality. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're getting a couple answers, folks. I'm not sure I'm seeing the right answer. Yes. Okay, so we have Abby answering with B, Bowers versus Hardwick. Abby, awesome job. Good job.
Good job, Abby. Put your name on that right quick.
Awesome headset. I'm jealous. I want you. Oh my God. Very good.
Okay, labeled. And next. All right, now we have another book bag from our friends in the Morgan Hill District. And it looks like we have some new books this time. We have another Moonstruck series. We have Not That, Then Not. We also have a Rainbow Roll. That's cool. And then we have some other ones in here too.
Who doesn't know the graphic novel?
Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. All right. And what's the question?
What is our next question? We have here. Star, yes. Star, Street Transvestites Action Revolutionaries, was co-founded by Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. What year? We have A, 1969, B, 1979, C, 1960, and D, 1970. We are waiting patiently for the first person to respond correctly.
All right, checking our Facebook comments. We are loading them. Whew, it's a warm one today. Don't mind me. Do my thing. All right, we have, again, don't forget the books. What do we got in here? We have another one, Dear Martin. Ooh, that looks good, actually. New York Times bestseller. Some more knickknacks and paddywhacks. Oh, I heard a ding.
Yes, we have an answer from Irene Gomez. It is not C, unfortunately. And we have a right answer coming from Lucia. Lucia with D, 1970.
Congratulations, Lucia.
Yes, and just a little quick fact. Star House was many firsts. It was the first LGBT youth shelter in North America. It was the first trans woman of color-led organization in the U.S., and it was the first trans sex worker labor organization. Star later expanded to other cities, but eventually collapsed in the mid-1970s. But just think back then, the amazing work they were able to accomplish back then for so many folks in our community that were in need at the time. So awesome. I thought that was a great question.
Right.
Thank you again, Lucia. Good work.
Okay, we have 4 items left, and let me just tell you the last 2. You best believe we say the last 2 for last. Look at it. Here we have those eye masks with 24 karat gold. We have 6 face masks for you. We have a needed shirt. We have a candle. We have a book, a face mask, and more importantly, we have a gift card for how much?
Sorry, we have a gift card for $100 gift card.
$100 gift card, and we have 2 of these last big prizes left. All right, what's our next question? All right, we have another fun little package with a flag in there. We have a stickers, a notepad, a little lunchbox needed, a candle, a little stuffed animal, and a cute basket, not gonna lie. Who needs a basket out there?
All right, so the next question we have is, all right, so artists and organizers wanted to create a memorial for those who had died of AIDS to make sure they would be remembered in history and to help others understand the impact of the disease. So our options are A, in June of 1987 in San Francisco. Yes, okay, so they're popping up on the screen right now. B, in June of 1987 in New York City. In June of 1969 in San Francisco. And D, in June of 1969 in New York City. I think we're already getting some answers, so let's see what we got. Okay, not quite what we're looking for, but thank you so much, friend. All right, still waiting for the right answer, folks.
All right. Let's have some fun items in here.
What was in there again, Chef Carlos?
We have a beautiful flag, a little lunchbox from Needed, candle, a water bottle, t-shirts.
All right. We have the right answer. I think I'm just waiting for the name to fill in. But the right answer was A, in June of 1987 in San Francisco. Awesome.
Right.
And this is coming from our friend, Javi Vasquez. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but thank you so much, friend, and for being the winner of this awesome gift basket.
All right. Okay, before we get to our last two, we have another amazing package from our friends over at Community Solutions. Let's just open that up and see what we got in here today. Then you have a nice thermal bag. Okay, we have some Community Solutions water bottle, a little stress ball with a little happy face. Well, that's cute. Okay, we have more art supplies. Again, do a little art club at home, and it comes with little canvases. Oh, it's cute. Put them on your desk, put them at home. And there we have, I believe that is it, a sketchbook. Whew, a lot of fun knickknacks in there. All right, and what is the question?
The next question is, when was the Transgender Law Center founded? We have options A, 1970, B, 1999, C, 2002, and D, 2011. And then do that thing. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh, blacked out.
It's like, it's okay, we just fixed it right quick. Look at us. You know, we're almost there. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost to the finish line.
All right, still waiting on the right answer from folks.
Oh.
All right, we have an answer. Let's see if we got it right. We have
one on Facebook as well.
All right, we also have one on Facebook that came in.
We have 2002 coming from Diego. Diego, awesome. You are the winner of this lovely bag from Community Solutions today. Awesome swag. Thank you so much, Community Solutions, one more time.
Thank you, Community Solutions. All right, so before we give away our last two big ticket items, which are very matchy-matchy, again, they both come with a $100 Visa gift card. You can use it anywhere you want in this world. So before we do that, what do we have next, Joseph?
We have a video coming from a very close friend of ours, from Councilmember Renee Strings of Morgan Hill. Renee is so awesome. He was able to participate in our event last year and share his wonderful story. And he's visiting us again this year. So without further ado, here is Renee Springs for folks.
Hello, everyone. My name is Renee Spring. I'm a council member of the city of Morgan Hill. Thank you all for having me. I celebrated National Coming Out Day with all of you last year, and I'm very excited to be back. Thank you for having me again. I also wanted to thank the organizers of today's event. You did an amazing job, and thank you so much for doing this. And I wanted to also thank everyone who showed up and presented services. And I wanted to thank everyone who listened in and joined today's event. Now, in case you're wondering, well, what the heck is Renee doing here? And why is he here? Well, in 2016, during the November election, I kind of wrote a little bit of history in our city. I became Morgan Hill's first openly gay elected council member. And I'm glad I did. I have become a point of contact for so many LGBTQ members here in South County. And I'm glad they have someone now that is out there, looks out for them, someone they can talk to, someone they can share their experience with, their ideas, and they feel comfortable around me because I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. I've lived it myself. I think I was almost 18 years old when I came out, first to my friends, then to my siblings, at last to my mom. And it was a powerful moment. I was so scared to do it, and I know I had sleepless nights probably for weeks before me telling anyone. But you know what? They all reacted in a wonderful way. My mom was a little bit disappointed, and she had endless amount of questions. But I answered them all. Some were awkward to answer. And up to this day, she's one of my best friends. My siblings, my brother, my sister, they were cool. They said, yeah, we knew. So what? We still love you. And we still have a great relationship. And my friends, the same answer. Thanks for letting us know. So what? We've known. We've known. So if you are ready to come out, don't be afraid. Pick the day that you feel comfortable with. Pick the person you want to talk to. And then just go for it. You have nothing to lose. You are okay the way you are. There is nothing wrong with you. Love is not about being black and white. If it were, we wouldn't have any rainbows. You are a good human being the way you are. There is nothing wrong with you. I know it is hard to go through and being different, especially when you're a young person. And sometimes, depending where you live, it doesn't get much better later on. I've seen many good and bad moments being a gay person. But you know what? I'm 56 now, and I'm still very happy. 22 years ago, when I moved from Switzerland to the US, I met Mark, my husband. Well, now my husband. Back then, we couldn't get married. Now we can, and we did. And we're still together. He brought 3 wonderful kids with him, and we're grandparents to 3 wonderful grandkids now. We're having a wonderful life, and I'm proud to represent the citizens of Morgan Hill, and I'm proud to represent the LGBTQ community in our area. I've gotten to know so many wonderful members of our community. In Switzerland, we used to call the LGBTQ community our family. And that's what it's supposed to be, your family, especially when you think your family might not be with you. But you know what? If you're a gay or lesbian person, LGBTQ, transgender person, don't be afraid. Talk to your parents, talk to your friends, be yourself. And to everyone else, the family members, love your kids, show them that they're okay. And to all the friends and our allies out there, thank you for being with us. Thank you for standing with us, for fighting for equality. The fight still goes on. It's not over yet. We've come a far way. So having said that, please do celebrate National Coming Out Day. Don't force anyone to come out. Let everyone just pick the time whenever they want. It's a powerful moment. So have a wonderful rest of the day. Think about National Coming Out Day. And thank you for standing with your LGBTQ community. Goodbye. Thank you.
All right. Beautiful story. Thank you, Mr. Renee. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. And more importantly, thank you for all you do in the South County and the Bay Area around us. All right.
Yes. So this is almost the end of our event today, folks. We still have these 2 awesome raffle prizes for you. We're going to do those questions in just a moment. But again, just a final thank you for all of the amazing videos that each of the organizations provided today. They got to share what they do with you. They got to help us celebrate some LGBTQ history. So again, thank you for all the time and effort put into this. Thank you for your donations for this event, putting the prizes together. And a few of those organizations, again, is included Office of LGBTQ Affairs. Thank you so much, Sarah and Daniel. The video was awesome, and I love working with y'all. LGBTQ Wellness, Lulu, thank you so much. You did a great job as well. Q Corner, Emmett, and DJ. What was your name? DJ Evie something? Isabella, you were the best. Awesome. Can't wait to support you for your event coming up this month. San Benito LGBTQ Center. Thank you so much, Maxie. You go back all the way to CHS 2013. What's up? And then Morgan Hill Library, again, thank you, Chris, for being a friend and helping us out for this event and representing Morgan Hill with Renee today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bill Wilson Center, Paulina, Giovanni, the rest of your team for helping us with this event. Your video was great as well. And then a few others.
All right, and of course, thank you to our amazing friends over at Community Solutions, their entire team, everything they do in our communities, all the hard work that they do. Thank you again, Community Solutions. We do have Rebecca Children's Services. Woo! Yes. Our family here.
Yes, special thank you to Chef Carlos for helping us put this together. Thank you, Lorenzo, who's not in this room right now. Thank you, Keyshawn. Thank you, our tech leads, our tech masters, our tech gurus, Andrew and his brother Zeon for the help today. This wouldn't have been possible without their help and their hard work, which I'm sure drove them a little bit nuts. But again, thank you so much.
All right, and thank you again, Gilroy Unified School District, for just supporting us and getting the flyer out there. Thank you, Youth Alliance, also for sharing our flyer. And the last but not least, thank you to the amazing LGBTQ Youth Space themselves. Woo! All right, we have two amazing gifts. You ready to give them away?
Yes, and before we do that, we have 2 questions to answer. So again, go on Google Browser, be ready. Our first question for one of these lovely gift baskets. In 2000, this state became the first to legalize civil unions. Our options are A, California, B, Maine, C, Massachusetts, and D, Vermont.
All right, $100 gift card.
Yes, first person to respond correctly.
Again, questions below, and so is the text number if you're texting us. Checking the system. All right, well, Joseph does that. Just give a quick shout out, thank you to Renee. Spring is watching with us now. His information is getting linked down below right now. So thank you, Renee, Morgan Hill City Councilman. And again, his information is on the screen. If you want to do a quick screenshot from wherever you're watching on your phone, on your laptop, we can do that there. So,
and we do have a winner, and this is going to our friend Alyssa Loyola for answering correctly. Vermont was the first state to legalize civil same-sex.
All right, good job, Alyssa. I know where to find you. All right.
Good job, Alyssa.
Okay, last but not least, another large $100 gift card package swag box. What is the magical question of the day? All right, so the question is, the first person to give us the meaning behind all 6 colors, the original pride flag, 6 colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo. First person to text or comment all 6 meanings first will win this package here. So, might take a few minutes, but what is it now? All right, I know it's gonna take a little bit longer, but again, if you haven't already, follow them on their social media, all the amazing CPOs listed with us today. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever they're doing these days. Go to their Facebook pages, go to their Instagram, go to their websites to find out what they're doing. All right. Again, we're getting 6 meanings. And just again, thank you to our CEO for welcoming us today, Christopher Bowe from Rebecca Children's Services. And our last presenter, but a most meaningful presenter, also is Renee Springs from sharing his story with community involvement, politics, and what he does in our community. So again, if you haven't, look out the information down below. We'll get it linked right now for Renee Springs. All right, and his information is down below just in case you want to get that on your phone again. Oh, it's coming in. We're having a watch party over here, Cindy Brown. Thank you, Miss Cindy Brown. Nicole B, sharing the love. What is the meaning? Okay. Are we getting some answers? Would you like me to share the answers?
yet. 1 second. Look at that. Cyber one first. They're coming in. Getting a lot. Everyone wants this gift basket, I see. What's in it again, Carlos?
All right, we have a $100 gift card, Visa gift card. We have 24 karat gold face mask for your under eyes. We have 6 beautiful face masks that you can enjoy. A candle, the fall scent, Anita t-shirt, a book that's actually about the amazing drag queen story, and a face mask with the rainbow flag. So, it's gonna be some good ones. Okay, again, there's 6 meanings, and we have them right here just in case y'all need us to double check.
Okay, so the first person to correctly list all of them, we have red for life, orange for healing, yellow sunlight, green for nature, turquoise for magic. Oh, I didn't even know that one. Indigo for serenity, and violet for spirit. So the person who gave us the most complete answer today was Serena Sun.
All right, Serena, congratulations.
We need like a horn.
Make our own horns here, everybody. All right. So, with that said, I think we have everything checked off. Again, thank you to everyone for joining us today. And if you haven't already, please text us if you did get your name announced and want a prize. Text us one more time at the number below and make sure we coordinate with you what prize you want, that you think you want, and also when you can pick it up. So, more importantly, send us a message and say, hey, don't forget my gift. We'll actually coordinate some time next week either to get it delivered to your home, or we can do a little pickup here at Rebecca Children's Services parking lot in Gilroy. Again, from myself, thank you for having us. Thank you for having Rebecca Children's Services involved with you today for our 2nd annual virtual event. And more importantly, stay safe, stay beautiful. And on Sunday, October 11th, share who you are and love yourself and love everyone around you as always. So,
yes, and then last but not least, happy LGBTQ History Month, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so much fun. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something, and we can do this next year.
Yes, we will be here. And again, if you need any of our resources, please send us a message, send us a DM, a PM message, and we'll get you connected to the right resources and give you a nice little warm handout to wherever you need any guidance, support, or some spirit lifted.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.